play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Cricket.
Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback adapting. Slings it downfield. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was, and because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the move, it's Frazier. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Cut.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come down.
Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Razor.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making side adjustments here.
Flare. Ready.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter.
Let's go.
Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd.
Got it.
So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Hound 55.
Running the red zone, it's Frazier. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The give.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Sayed. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Ready. High.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Skips away from pressure. Unleashes one. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He is a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving.
There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Okay,
They've
ready?
got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Stockton. That's reeled in, it's Humphreys. Running into the open space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Ready?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Cut it, cut it. Set. Logger, logger. Hawk, hawk, gaucho. Hot.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. He's loose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Let's go, man.
You want to create favorable matchups, and the angle route against a backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier to defend in the future.
From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
4-2 Spider.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. 10. All the way down to the 1-yard line before going out of bounds, and he's got him on the doorstep.
And that is a massive momentum-shifting play that completely flips the field. Offense is in the red zone, bad decision, poor throw, it gets picked off. And how about the return all the way back to the opponent's red zone? That was incredible.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Coming out with it, it's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see how they handle it.
Igloo! Igloo!
The offense changing the play.
Dino! Ready, ready.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's out of bounds right at the 15.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down.
The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Dogs want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there working his leverage.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be changing the route.
Timber! Acorn! Arrow! Arrow!
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double.
He's got it, first down and more. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Makes the grab, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he's...
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45.
Black 24. Black, cut.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Kill.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Man, and these are the situations. They know you're kicking an onside. You got to get it. You got to find a way to get the football. And how about it? Get the kick, get a good bounce. Everybody's flying down the field, ball bouncing all over the place. You fall on it. Offense has another chance to put some points on the board.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's Humphreys. There he goes. Pass to 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Lasso!
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Buys a little time with his feet. Finds a man on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Ready, ready!
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Flare!
To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Plows through the defense. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Okay.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Slab!
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, he started